market day. Yay! Yeah, this is our first one of the year.
Looks like
Very
a really
exciting.
Nice day.
It's gonna be gorgeous today. It's gonna be in the 70s, which is crazy. Right now it's like 50 something, which is pretty good. I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. We got the car all packed up.
It's packed up.
We are just a few minutes out from our destination.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention and I don't want to
Yeah,
miss the turn because
don't miss the turn. So we're literally like right about to get there. So I just wanted to say hello to everybody because it's gonna be a flurry of activity when we get there, and then we need to set up. So our next check-in will probably be once everything. Oh, here we are. Yes. Once everything is all set. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon. We're excited to get started. Looks like a lot of people are here, which is awesome.
We're like the last ones to arrive.
We're in the last arrival group because we're closer to the parking lot, so they wanted to give everybody a chance to back up to their spot, which is great. But yeah, now we gotta get it together.
Oh my god, where's our spot?
I'm gonna hop out and find it. All right, we gotta go.
Hi. You're really backlit.
Story of my life.
Let's come around and see what's on the slab.
I think it came together pretty nicely.
I think so too.
Lots of new stuff to
Alright,
see.
we got our logo. And lots of new items. The Roden Tower is refreshed with the new shelves. Got our Pyrie Dragon on the top. They look like a happy bunch.
Is our tent not up? Oh, we gotta raise our tent.
Oh.
I just realized it looked really low.
Yeah, we gotta raise the
We gotta
tent
raise that up. We
No
don't
wonder
need-
why I kept hitting my head on the tent.
We don't need that.
Alright. Well, I just want you to know you're doing a great job.
So are you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's good. What time is it? It's 11:52, so the event has been going for just under 2 hours now.
Yes.
And we've had a lot of great sales, met a lot of really great people, having
great
some nice
pups.
chats. Yeah, it's always fun at an event like this because everybody loves dogs and
Yes.
cats, right? So we can talk about that.
Right.
And I love hearing people's stories about their pets. So it's been a good time.
That's where we do this.
Yeah, plus
For
it's
the
just
pets.
a gorgeous day, so it's so nice to just like crochet outside.
Yes, I made
We're having class outside today.
3 granny squares already for my Stardew Valley blanket.
And I've made 3 frogbird legs so far.
Yeah. Wow, I'm matching you part for part.
Yeah, it's nice to work with the Posh today outside because I don't have to worry about any fluff, like any,
Yes.
what am I saying, shedding going anywhere.
Yes.
So that's
Shrapnel.
nice. Shrapnel, yeah, chenille shrapnel. So it's fun to work with that. And yeah, it's just been a really pleasant day so far.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
I had to show you guys this shirt that I'm wearing. I got this at Five Below when Sean and I went on a little, he was on spring break last week.
It was a staycation.
Yeah, we went on a little date on a Thursday morning. We went mini golfing in the mall, but we also went to Five Below when we were walking around, and I got this shirt because it's so perfect for me.
Yeah.
I love little chihuahuas, but
And you
also
are a
I am
chihuahua.
a chihuahua. So,
Yes.
got that dog in me. But I also wanted to show everybody the scrunchie that I just bought from our vendor
Yes.
neighbor. She is only 12 years old and she's out selling her stuff today, and that's so awesome.
Amazing.
Yes. So
You go, girl.
yeah, good for her. Love that. But yeah, we got a lot of great neighbors today.
We do.
So
I gotta drink something because I'm starting to get a headache.
yeah, please don't get
I
dehydrated.
know.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good. We have special guests.
Oh, hi.
My dad, my brother, and my sister's here too, but she's shopping.
She's shopping.
Girl be shopping.
Sean likes to eat. Kristen likes to shop.
Yeah, true. But we're having a good day so far. It
Yeah.
is 1:52, so we have about 2 hours left.
Yeah.
Weather is beautiful.
We're right on point with the sales from...
I think we're about the usual pace that we are at this venue, so
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about that. Watch out.
I just love all the new stuff.
Yeah.
These are really eye-catching with these colors.
Thank
I
you.
love the tiny tees too.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff.
I love it.
Oh, I feel like it's so close.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's not really.
Okay, it feels like it. But it's just about time to pack up. Market's winding down.
Yeah.
We did have a little last hour surge, which was nice.
I mean, that's par for the course.
Well, sometimes it just peters out, but we had a nice little
boost.
yeah, so that was fun. I believe we topped our
personal best
for this location, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So it was a great day. Met a lot of really nice people.
A lot of nice pups.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So we're gonna pack up in a few minutes and we're gonna go because it's cold.
Yes,
but
it's getting cold.
we will be back with the market breakdown.
Yes.
So we hope you'll stay on board for that.
Yes. All right.
Hi.
We made it home.
Back in our nests.
I look and feel like garbage because that market was a small market, but boy, it really kicked my butt.
You feeling it that much?
I am feeling it.
Oh, it's Monday morning. We've had
my hair, oh my god, that was a terrible clip. My hair was probably all sticking out.
It's fine. We've had a full day to rest and recover. I had a great time yesterday just chilling out.
A full day to rest and recover. I had to recover the house.
Yeah. Well, I exercised. I cooked yesterday.
Nice for you.
My husband and I watched probably a full season of Cobra Kai.
Oh my god.
We only have like 5 episodes left. I don't want it to end. Yeah, and I crocheted a lot. But anyway.
Oh my god.
We're here to talk about how it went on Saturday.
Okay.
It was a very fun day. We lucked out with the weather because on the ride home it started raining.
Right.
While we were there, it was just like maybe 2 minutes of like a drizzle.
Pitter-patter.
Yeah, but honestly, we were so lucky because earlier in the week it was looking bleak.
Bad. It was looking bad.
Yeah, it was looking not great. So we ended up having a really nice day.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually did end up making our highest amount at that venue, which was awesome.
Yay!
Yes, we just squeaked it out.
Yes.
With a little assist from my sister at the end. We'll get there.
Wow, she got a discount.
Yeah, she did get a little bit of a discount, a sister discount. But anyway, what was I going to say?
I don't know. It was a great
I know,
day,
okay. Overall, we're going to get into the breakdown in a sec, but overall, we really wanted to see like how a lot of the new items were going to do, see if people were interested or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned this earlier. Even if some new stuff didn't sell, I just wanted to see what people's reactions were going to be to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because this location, it's not a huge amount of foot traffic, so we can't base a ton on the sales because the sales sometimes are really random here. Like so many amazing people, but the sales can be really random. It doesn't usually match up with what we experience with like a bigger sample size, you know what I mean? With what we're selling and how much of each thing we're selling.
So not as many kids, I feel like.
Yeah, there weren't that many kids out for this one.
And not as many quirky individuals as we're used to seeing.
I mean, there were some quirksters, I think.
But I'm saying we usually see a lot more.
Okay.
Especially for the weirder stuff that we have. The more obscure stuff.
Let me put that hair over there. Let me pull up our market recap because I like to write down as we go what we sell.
Can I just ask?
Yeah.
Out of the amount of things that we sold, what was the percentage of new things that we had?
I don't know. You think I got like a freaking stat sheet?
I don't know.
No. So here's what I do. So I write down our sales as we're going. Because also we need to know who sold what because we don't just split our profit evenly. Whatever you sell that you made, you get that money. Right. Because I know a lot of people ask that since we do all of our events together. So say she sells one of her like Paula Octopi or whatever, she's getting all the money from that.
Right.
If I sell something that one of my rats or something, I'm getting the money from that.
Right.
So that's how we do it. I started a new logbook.
Yeah.
This was a gift from one of our lovely viewers. Actually, this was from a while back, but I finally was like, this is the perfect thing to use this for. It says, a woman cannot survive on books alone. She also needs yarn.
Lots of yarn.
So I'm excited to get that going.
Lots of yarn.
Yes. Crochet Market Log 2025. I think this will go beyond 2025, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, we hope it doesn't, but...
Well, yeah, that would be... quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite a season.
I mean, we do have some heavy hitters this season.
Yeah, I do. So I write down each sale, and then at the end I will put our total and then what you get and what I get, so I know how to distribute that correctly. I want to make sure we both get paid.
Right.
So I can give you also give you guys the breakdown on our split if you want. Why not?
Okay.
So, okay, once I have that, for the purpose of these videos, but also I like to look back on it sometimes, which I did before this event.
Right.
I write down what items we sold, but like not in the order, just like so I can see the quantities quickly.
Oh, so you do have a stat sheet?
Not really. I don't have like percentages or anything like that. But anyway, let's get into it. So we sold 37 items, which is pretty much spot on with what we thought it was going to be, somewhere between 30 and 40.
Correct.
This is our third time at this location. Every single time we have sold somewhere in the 30s item-wise. Right. So
it's a very small venue.
It is a small venue. But big heart. I love doing these events. I will do these events every single year because they're wonderful.
It's for the animals.
It's for the animals. They're so well run. The people are great. So
the shelter is amazing too because the people who adopt from them keep coming back.
Oh yeah. And they have so many good things to say about the shelter. So we have never adopted from this shelter personally.
We did kind of connect with a dog that they had there, but cute. We're not ready for another dog. I don't know.
Well, I'm ready, but I'm not allowed to have a dog in my apartment.
If you had the ability to get a dog, would you have gotten the dog that we connected with?
I would have considered him. Well, my thing is, like, he was going to get really big, and even if I was allowed to have a dog in my apartment, I think he would be too big for my apartment, because I would feel like a jerk having a big dog in a small space and no yard. Like,
a lot of big dogs, though, don't need a lot of exercise.
Yeah, but this was like a husky mix. He needs exercise.
He was amazing.
I think my apartment, if I could have a pet, I would only get a small dog.
Like a 30-pounder tops?
Yeah, because it just wouldn't be right to have a big dog in a small space like that. But we're getting off topic. Okay.
Sorry.
So, no, it's okay. 37 items. I always like to start with the keychain for the recap. The keychains for the recap. So we sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keychains. And we'll put up pictures for whatever we have pictures for. So.
All right, I had to delete some stuff.
We had to make sure our camera was recording.
Well, our flash card was flashing 0 minutes.
That was scary. But anyway, we're back. So, where were we? 5 keychains.
Yeah.
So we had 1 mini octo, 1 mini whale, 1 chicken, 1 corn, and 1 leggy froggy. So a nice mix of keychains sold that day. We sold 1 chick with the frog hat. This is, again, one of those times where, like, normally this is a bestseller for us, but at an event like this,
anything goes.
Yeah, anything goes. Anything goes. Stuff that wouldn't normally sell maybe sells, and stuff that usually is huge, we sell like 1 or none. So it's just so hard to tell what's going to sell. But we sold your small bluey. So cute. This sold so quickly into the day. This was the second thing that we sold, the small bluey.
Yeah.
And we sold that one for $22. We didn't end up selling the bigger one, which was just a few dollars more, but I think that will probably...
Oh, that's going to go fast.
Go quickly, too. And I was telling you the other day, like, you need to make so many of those blueys, but
I know. Also... It's a soul killer, though.
There's so many pieces to sew on whenever you make a bluey. People love it, though. People love bluey. We sold 2 of the small corgis, the line of toys ones. Those are always a hit. Like, it doesn't even matter where we are. They're always a hit. 2 of your mini loaf cats. Very, very cute. 1 of the small dogs. I think it was one of the beagles. I want to say it was one of the beagle types.
Artesia Natiel?
Yeah, Artesia Natiel.
Right.
It's a YouTube tutorial, and I love it. I've used a few of her small dog patterns, and I just love making them. I think originally I think she makes them in acrylic to be keychains, but in the plush yarn, they work up a nice little size for like a $10 item.
Right.
We sold one of the big turtles, so that is the Friendly Red Fox's sea turtle pattern in jumbo size 7 yarn. I love the size of those because they're so like squishable and they just feel like substantial. That would be a good one if you were gonna experiment with like weighted plushies with the pellets. I think that one would be nice to have some pellets in there. We sold 3 of your tiny turtles for $5 each.
TTs.
Always a hit.
So now I started making the sea turtles and the land turtles.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, you started using a different pattern, so now you have both sea and land, and I think that that's really good because some people are looking for a specific type.
Right.
So now they have that option at the $5 price point, which is great. We sold 2 of the possum snugglers, the All From Jade ones. This was their first time out, so I'm happy. I brought 2, and we sold both. The second one did go to my sister, and I gave her a little discount, of course.
Those were amazing.
I love them. I'm happy I have probably at least like 6 more already made, but I am going to be making more of those because I think they're going to be a big hit.
I think so, too, at the bigger markets.
Yeah, the more we get into this season. So I love those. Yeah, it's nice to have yet another possum pattern because possums...
But people love possums.
They're so popular. People will always be like, oh, do you have any possums? And we're like, yes.
We have many to choose from.
That's one of the things I was going to say. You need to make more of the possum keychains.
Yes.
I could have sworn
I
heard
was going to. But
I thought I heard someone being like, oh, are there any possum keychains? When they were looking at the rack.
Maybe they saw us before and we had the possum ones. And
yeah. But I was going to say... My sister, when she got her possum snuggler, it was our last sale of the day. We were about to break down, and my sister was like, let me just take a look and see, like... And we were also, like, really close to breaking our record for the venue, so she put us over the top with her purchase, which was very sweet of her. We sold 2 of the hot dogs, your hot dogs, the little ones for $12.
Oh, right.
This is a pattern
Franks and Buns.
Yeah, Crochet Customs, so cute.
Great pattern.
Yeah, it is. We sold 2 of the small Mabel chickens. We sold 1 small possum. And again, this is the first time that I brought these in the Big Twist Posh yarn. So they're a little bit smaller than I normally make them.
Right.
And we did knock the price down $2 from $17 to $15. So we only sold 1. But honestly, my rodents were not moving on Saturday.
No.
It's one of those things again where like we never know.
It's unusual. You don't know what's going to be a hit.
Yeah, the stuff that usually is really popular is not always popular at this venue, but I'm fine with it. I was happy to see that somebody was into the small possum with the posh yarn. We sold 2 of the Chunky Mushroom Boys. Still a hit. Love to see it. I'm actually going to be making one for my friend whose birthday is this week. Oh, she loves mushrooms.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. Then we sold your Diddy Dex Dragon.
Oh, yes.
Love it. And I'm pretty sure it was an adult who bought it for herself.
It was. She bought it for herself.
She was like, this is for me. That was a great family. They all got something.
They were a great family, yeah.
So sweet. I think her son got your Wonder Crochet Crab.
Yes.
Very cute. Her daughter got the Wizard Frog.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Wizard Frog. I love that frog.
I need to make like 20 of those.
They're really, really cute.
Yeah, the Wizard Frog with the big fat butt.
Especially with those vibrant colors, too.
Yeah.
The Posh yarn.
I hope my stash of Posh doesn't run out.
I know. I still have like my huge stash of Posh, but I'm already like, oh, when I run out of this, it's gone.
Is this Posh worthy?
Yeah, I know. It's sad. I'm using Posh today.
So am I.
Okay. We sold 2 of the Crochet Customs mini bunnies for $5 each. I think those are going to go more at our next one because the next one...
It's closer to Easter.
The next one will be closer to Easter. We still have a bit of time before that. But 2 sold this time. We sold 2 of the smaller sea turtles. The Friendly Red Fox. Love those.
One in the new color combination, right? The brown with the green?
Yes. Yeah.
Brown shell, green variegated.
Yeah, one of those, and then one was a blue blue color scheme turtle. Right. We sold one of the little yellow chicks. Again, this is the first time making it in the posh. We would knock the price down from 10 to 8. I think those like the bunnies will sell more when we get closer to Easter. We sold your tuxedo cat, adorable. There were a few people that thought it was a dog at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
that girl came back 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
She was determined to get that cat.
She kept picking it up, putting it down, and then eventually she came back, and her mom was like, we need this.
Yes.
So that was very sweet.
Yes.
We sold the Beth Bunny from the Fable collection.
Oh, yes.
From Oak and Marlowe.
To a return customer.
Yes. Oh, my God. I love seeing people second and third time, seeing them over and over. It's so nice to catch up with people too. So they were very excited to get the Beth Bunny. Very cute.
Love the little pocket on the overalls.
Yeah, I gotta make more of those in the next 2 weeks.
The Beth Bunny reminds me of that poster of World War II woman working in the factory.
Oh, Rosie the Riveter?
Yeah.
Because she's got the little bandana.
Yeah.
Cute. We sold one of your teeny sloth pals. I think we only brought one. And there were so many people commenting on it this time.
Yeah.
So we need to bring more next time. We have more in reserves. So we'll be bringing more of those next time. And last but not least, we sold one of your $20 snakes from the blanket yard.
Yeah. We only brought one snake.
Oh, yeah. Well, we sold it. It was super soft, too.
It was super soft.
That was a nice batch.
I don't remember what... Was that Bernat blanket?
I think it was Bernat blanket.
Wow, it was really soft.
New formula, very soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess I still need this.
Yeah.
So those are the items we sold. Hold on. So I went back to my usual to-do list instead of my separate page for this. Okay, so again, we sold 37 items. Our booth fee was $45. And we did give a little extra donation, but I'm not going to count that in our
no.
Like booth fee and stuff for expenses.
Right.
Our sales for the day were $478. Woo!
Yeah.
Again, this is a record for us at this venue, so very pleased with how the day went. When we take out the booth fee, that means our profit was $433. Yay! Of course, I know, yes, we got to take out sales tax, income tax, materials, of course. But for the purposes of right now, $433 on the day.
Right, but any sales tax that we collected is not included in that.
Right, so when I give you guys the total, that is just the total of all of the prices of the items added up. So I don't include what we collect in tax in that. Because
we don't always have to pay the tax out of our own pocket.
Right. I know we've explained this before, but we do have a lot of new viewers, so I want to explain it to you guys too. So with the sales tax, we collect it if people are paying via card or like Apple Pay.
Right.
So if it's going through Square, we're getting the tax from the customer. If somebody's paying cash, we just cover the tax because it's solely...
We just can't deal with
we can't be making
and dimes
change
and
we can't be doing all that. So that is why we do it that way. And
plus, some of the other markets would just slow us down so much if we had to be making crazy change.
Calculating the tax and calculating the change. Like,
I mean, one market, I think our biggest market, we only sat down once or twice during that market.
Yeah, we literally could not sit that day. But, whew, so, Bubby.
And that was a 5-hour market.
Yeah, that was a quick one. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm actually doing some prep work for that one today.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
So, Bubby, don't you want to hear the split?
Yes.
So, if you guys are curious, the split for that day, our total was $478. You collected $214.
Yes.
I collected $264. So it was pretty even. Yeah. So happy about that.
Yeah.
We had a great day. Great time.
When I first started out crocheting,
it was a much steeper split. Yeah.
And now we're getting closer.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It is nice.
Because,
we're in this together.
Exactly.
So we will be returning to the same venue in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that. We're hoping for another beautiful day.
Maybe another pup.
Yeah, right? Maybe we'll be bringing... Oh, I wish we could bring home a pup that day.
I know.
But yeah, we want to thank you all so much for watching this. We hope you enjoyed it. And we will be back later in the week, hopefully Thursday, if not Thursday, Friday.
Right, with just a regular crochet...
What we've been working on.
Weekly talk.
Yeah, we've got some fun plushies that we've been working on. So.
We did get some more new patterns.
We're excited to show you guys what we've been making.
Yes.
So thank you again for watching. Let us know in the comments if you had a market this weekend or what you're working on.
Or if you have a market that you're prepping for.
Yeah. And until later this week, much
Much love.
love.